January, everybody else is July, August.
Yeah, that's right.
I do know I was a birthday person. Yeah.
Well, how about that?
My mom was, her birthday was August the 9th, and I was born May 7th, so I was a couple days early. So I knew I was a birthday present.
There you go.
She may not have wanted it, but she got one.
All right, folks, it's 7 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. Just real quickly, I'm going to give y'all a couple of little things. We're just going to go over a couple of quick things, and then Terry wants to go over a whole bunch of stuff, so we're going to do it that way. For what it's worth, the drainage project is substantially complete. St. John's Water has signed off and approved it. We're waiting, we're in communication with the city, trying to get them to do the same thing, to say we're good to go for now. And I'm hopeful that we can have that done here in a week or 10 days. No promises, but we're doing everything they've asked for. The sod got done 10 days ago, I think. We got lucky and it started raining. That's getting all rained up down there by the barn and swale. So that's a good thing. We didn't lose our money. Grass grew. That's something we're very happy with. Other than that, I don't think there's a whole bunch that I need to address. So I'm going to let Terry do her thing. I will ask that if you want to speak and we have time at the end when she's finished, that will be fine. You must raise your hand to get recognized. We're not going to tolerate any interrupting and babbling on. If you speak, you got 3 minutes. Anything other than that, we're just going to adjourn the meeting at done. So, Terry, it's up here.
Okay. Can you guys hear me, or do I need to stand?
No, it's on.
Okay. Can you hear me back there? Okay, good. Awesome. Okay. So according to the agenda, we're supposed to start out with the new, the Treasury report, which is, we're just asking that everybody got it in the email and they had a chance to look at it. Are we accepting it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's making the motion? Peggy?
Second.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Everybody.
Everybody. It's here. Okay, so that's done. The next thing we have to deal with is we have been told, there we go. On the new business, we have been told that Dave Chambers is wanting to remove himself from the board, so he's resigning. And we need to put a new volunteer in place for a board member. Last month, Dick Derby volunteered, and we had a Lisa Beard? Baird, I'm sorry, I apologize. So, thank you. So I think we need to take a vote on the replacement for Dave Chambers' position.
Can I just, okay. First, we just need somebody to motion that Dave Chambers is resigning first.
I move that Dave Chambers resign. Actually, he missed.
You're gonna accept it. Okay.
So he's
Yeah,
necessary.
he missed 4 meetings, so that's pretty much done.
Okay, so you're making the motion to remove him in a second?
Second.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, so I'm making a motion to vote on a new board member.
Second.
Well, you've got 2 different names, so you're gonna have to say the name.
Okay, so the
Each one.
first, okay, so we're gonna vote on Dick Derby being a member. Okay.
Second.
All right, and so Lisa Baird, I said it again wrong.
That's okay.
Lisa
My real
Baird.
name is
Oh.
Louisa.
Louisa,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, so I'm a little confused the way this is going. So you've got two people that want to, for one seat. So somebody needs to make a motion, if they want Dick on the board, and if it gets second and all in favor, and then I'll do opposed. So does somebody want to make a motion? Or if somebody wants to make a motion to have Lisa on the board, they would do that. Okay, Mike? Says for Lisa, do I have a second?
You have a second.
All in favor?
Is everybody in favor?
It's unanimous.
Nobody's opposed. Okay, Lisa, you're on the board. And Louise?
That's okay, I go by Lisa,
Oh,
but my name
okay.
is Louise.
What position is Lisa taking?
Just a board member.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the new business. We've taken care of that, we've taken care of that, and we've taken care of that. All right, so we had an extra meeting, and it was on 7/7/21 due to the fact that last month's meeting, the normal board meeting, did not go well, and we had to leave. We closed it out early because there was some controversy. So we had to have a second meeting, and it was on 7/7/21. So I'm just bringing everybody to the attention that we had to vote on the sod. And that's all we did. We went to the pool, we voted on it, and it was unanimous vote. And everyone was there except for Dave Chambers.
And the sod's been done.
And the sod's been done.
And thank God it started raining and the grass is now.
Perfect. Okay, so I just need a first to accept the minutes.
We accept,
Motion to accept.
and Peggy's taking the second.
All in favor?
Aye. Okay. Number 5 is ARC. We had a request for a redo on a roof for 3692 Dogwood Court. And
There's a date now as well.
that is here. It was an email, everybody got it?
Yes.
Okay, and I did see a few people that were voting yes. That was Tino, Terry, and Nick. The rest of them I didn't see, so I think we need to do a vote on it again.
I motion that we approve or approve.
Peggy second.
All in favor?
Okay. No, I'm sorry, what was that address again?
3692,
92. Thank you.
and that's here. Do we,
Yeah, we'll keep on file.
okay,
That's all
it
right.
needs to be signed or something.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, and the only reason we're doing these voting is because Jim said we needed to. All right, number 6 is, we got a letter from Lynn Henry, and she was mentioning that she, on her south side of Cedar Run, her swale, let's see, which street is she on? Dogwood, over by the pool, tucked back there, and she's saying that there's some water buildup when it rains really hard, and she doesn't really want the rain in her house. She's lived in Cedar Run for 34 years, and it's only been dug out once. Now the swale needs to be dug out again.
Can I ask a question? Then when was the last time you had a flood?
Okay, I wrote it down 2 times, and I've got insurance papers to back that out. Only 2 times it flooded in both my bedrooms.
So back in 08 was when we had that 3-day rainstorm
Right.
or something? That would be.
That was a hurricane or something, wasn't it?
Both times they were hurricanes.
Both times were hurricanes.
Both times were hurricanes.
Okay, so with nothing recent?
Nothing recent.
Okay.
Nothing recent.
Okay.
Here's the issue that we've got, just so that you understand that. is we cannot modify, we can't do anything substantive to that swale, middle of the city, because it would be in violation of the plans we submitted for a drainage project. Because the engineer that drew them up specified that it started at the end of Meadowlane. So that's where we started as a, so that's what. As far as the swale and the berm, it's been done precisely the way the engineer said. Once we get everything situated with the city, we determine how much money we actually have done. It may be, if I've spoken to our attorney, the only thing in the discussion of such a money can be spent on is our drainage project. We have heard people say we should keep it and use it as a reserve fund. Cannot do that. And the reason I asked about it is I thought, well, if we've got 30, whatever left over, we could get all of our irrigation systems back on. Water system, we may not spend it on. From a legal standpoint, if we're not going to use it towards our drainage project, we cannot collect it.
So we'll have to have a vote to do anything next, and it would have to be a 60%?
It's, is that considered a drainage issue?
It would be, I believe, considered that. I wouldn't touch it without the city's approval.
Of course.
And I would not want to even bring it up to them until they've signed off on everything else that's in the
Well, you're that.
So that's kind of where we're at with that. And then please, I know, feel free, you always do. Anytime you've got a problem, call me, tell me, I'll come look if you want me to. We'll try to get it resolved for you. But we have to put it in the board of education.
So is it best to wait for maybe 6 months to find out financially how we are, to see if we got any money to kind of grade it or something?
I'm hoping we'll know all that much sooner than 6 months from now.
Okay.
But no promises. I mean, bear in mind, when we were working with the city, trying to get approval to do what we've done. Tammy, how long did we work on that? About 3 years?
Yes.
Well, Tammy and I personally worked on it for about 3 years.
Okay.
So nothing moves quickly when you're dealing with the city.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. And I think you're all doing a wonderful job.
Oh,
Well, thank you.
all right, number 7. Scott, our yard man, has brought to our attention that we have a tree growing out of a fence between Teakwood and Tree Line Court on the south side.
It's a big old scrub wall.
And it's huge, because Kevin went over to look at it, to see if he could chop it down and take care of it, but it's just a big mess. So I went ahead and made a few phone calls and tried to get some estimates, because it's kind of out of our realm. I called and talked to Sunset Lawn and Tree, and they came out and gave us an estimate. They said, hold it here. They said it would cost us $1,000. They would remove the tree, and then they would use a stump grinder. So that's how they said that they would do it. Then this lovely flyer came in the mail, in the newspaper. Everybody probably got one. And so we made a phone call and tried. It's pretty much, we thought it was a local guy. It's a big company. They made an appointment. They can't come out until next month to give us an estimate, so that was kind of null and void. And then Mike took the time, I lost my page too.
It used to be Tim's Prestige Lawn. He sold the lawn part of the business, so I'm just gonna call it Tim's Trees. Tim gave us a bid of $1,200, gave us $1,200. And instead of using a stump grinder, he was gonna rent a little excavator and dig it out and have the whole thing done and gone.
So you have the stump grinder, or you have the whole stump removed. Please remember, when you use a stump grinder, the tree is gonna grow back. When you remove the whole thing, it's not coming back. So that's the difference. I don't know if we should vote or if we should table it till next month.
Yeah, I'd say let's table that to the next
Table it.
one.
Okay, everybody's voting to table it? Okay, so we'll bring this back up again next month.
I have another company that might be.
Okay. We're all about
Not every tree comes back. Not every
That's right.
species
Some that
comes
is,
back. Some trees do come back, but not every tree comes back. Don't believe another tree will come back.
I thought it was a scrub palm.
Palmetto. Okay,
Palmetto.
yeah, that's a
Palmetto.
different story.
Yeah.
That will probably come back.
Yeah, those, I understood those come back.
Yes, that'll come, probably come.
Okay, so
It's blue.
that is all of the new business. So I'm gonna put that over there. And then now we have old business. Of course, Mike's already talked to you guys and gave you the update on the drainage. So the next thing is old ARC business. Number 1 on my list is Dick Derby had a vote, and it was done in June on his fence. And he was given permission, however, he did not like the fact that our management company signed the form for us, and he wanted signatures. Dick, here you go, please
Cool.
come pick this up.
All right.
It has 4 of us on it. So
Was
hopefully
there-
that will be acceptable to you.
Probably. I'm fine. That way it's
Everybody
over.
else voted, well, you can ask Jim, Jim's not here.
There's enough people here, right? There's people here for it, right?
They chose not to sign it.
You would have been fine with the management company doing it, you would have been fine.
You would have been fine, absolutely fine.
Let me finish. You've been fine with any one of us doing it, you don't need a majority of the board.
Well, I certainly could not use what I had. And we did say, no, you couldn't.
We all
She's not
voted,
a
it
board
was
member.
on video.
Well, right, but I wasn't signed by the board members.
Well, it is now. So
That-
that should
correct.
make you happy.
Well, yeah, 4, I can get the 5th one, I guess I can get it from Jim Moran.
Okay, great.
That way it's over half, because that's how many I would need voted for it to pass. So
Okay.
I'll get the
We
5th
did
one.
vote.
and
We
that one.
did vote, we did approve.
We
Everybody
voted and
But I-
approved,
but I
it
would
was
need
unanimous.
No, you
But
don't.
You don't need it.
No, okay, so 0 signatures.
You have to have one, that's all you have.
That's all you need.
Well, I had 0 before this, before just now I had 0.
We
So
Okay,
have
so you
given
should
the
have-
management company authority to sign it.
No, we never talked about that, that's not
It's
anywhere.
not-
Okay.
That's not anywhere.
Dick, it's not something we need to discuss here, it's something the
all
board
Well, then why
needs.
are we bringing it up right now? I mean, I had it.
Because you wanted it, now you have it.
Well, no, I had it, and I was about to walk
I'm
away,
doing
and then we wanted to bring it back up.
I'm old
You have
business.
it, that's at the end of the story.
Right, I'll get my 5th signature from Jim, and that'll be good.
Thank you.
And we'll be done now.
Perfect.
Great, let's move on. Thank you for doing this, by the way. I appreciate the rules being followed. Thank you.
All right, back to the ARC. I had Rebecca's shed, we had to put on the back burner because we're still waiting for information from Rebecca to prove that where her property line is, so she can put her shed up. Have we gotten anything?
No,
No.
at this point, that's expired. If she wants to reapply for it, she can. I'm pretty sure she's just lost interest.
Okay, so I'm gonna just vote that we should just put this on expired.
Yep.
And if
Second
she
that.
wants to do it, she can come up and do the paperwork again.
So I'm motioning that we just call that one expired and move on.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and I hate bringing this up, but I'm gonna bring it up. And I know it's gonna stir the pot, but I have to do it. It's been brought to our attention that there is some documents on the website that are not correct. We had, it was written up as an expired document, and what happened was, and this was way before any of us were part of the board, so it was in 1984 that, yes, 1984, there was a termination of declaration of a covenant for Article 12. Now, and it was terminated and canceled of the record. However, it does still show in our declaration of covenants. It is Article 12, and it has been canceled in 1984. Now, it's been brought to our attention that it's on the website with our management company. It is also on Dick's website. And so, I think we need to stop pointing fingers. This was done in 1984, and mark it as canceled and be done.
That was the cancellation document, or are you talking about the new covenants?
There is no new covenant.
Basically, it's from when it turned in.
In 1984, it was canceled, and it was Article 12.
And the official record number, it should be at the bottom left. Is that a 2447?
Yes, 2447.
So the now official, it's also, it's official record 2497. 1557 and beyond was canceled with that. And now, the new one is labeled March 26th, I think it says 1984, I can't really tell, it's kind of scribbled. But it would be page number 933, official record 2497. You'll see, but I have it on HOACedarrun.com if you'd like to see it yourself, but I have it.
I have all your documents.
Do you have 2497? Because that would be that's now the new covenant after the 1983 cancellation.
This is 2497.
Yes, 2497
And
is.
on 2497, it's right here, in there, just like it was on the other one.
No, because you'll see official document number 2447 is on the TCB site. I'm looking at the TCB site right now. Document 2447 is canceled and no mas.
Right.
2497 is now the official document. That would be what would be, that's what needs to be brought up.
2497. I
Yes.
got it off of your website.
Correct.
And I flipped it open, and here is page 11, Article 12 is still in there.
What about Article 12?
That is the part that was terminated. Only Article 12.
But if you have 2447 and document 2497, 2447 is now obsolete. 2447 is obsolete. 2497 is now the appropriating document. There are other changes in there. For instance, the 30 days and 60 days for the Architectural Review Committee / board approval for architectural review. That's one thing, because 2447 says 30 days, 2497 says 60 days. So which one are we going by?
And we're in 90 days for Rebecca.
Okay, well we're not worried about Rebecca. These are documents that have differences. You have one that says one amount of days, you have one that says another amount of days, and amongst other changes. So that's why it's important that 2447 be deleted off or at least archived, and 2497 be the official governing document, because that's the one that's here today. You know what I'm saying?
It's largely a moot point because we've never let one go past 30 days. We've really never let one go past about 10 days.
And that's good. That's good, being on the ball, by all means. But wouldn't we want the most updated documents to be available for us, like the community, to read and, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So 2497 should be on the TCB site.
I'll make sure that happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, the last complaint, and it is a complaint, there have been several people that has brought it to our attention, and not just mine, not just any one person, but it's been brought to our attention that, where is it? I can't find it. Did you pick it up? Well, that's great. Now I can't find my one form.
Take your time.
It's not here now.
It didn't walk away.
Oop. I was all organized. These are both mine.
That's the plan.
Yes, yes. Ah, here we go. This seems to be Dick, is this your website?
It's the community's website,
It's,
not mine.
No.
No.
no, this is,
Look,
this is designed by
This is a
Dick
community, I
Murray,
made it for the community.
and it says, this is the official online community for Cedar
Yeah,
Run.
online community website, yes.
Official is not acceptable.
Official community website.
It is not official.
Well, it's mine, I don't know what to tell
Well,
you.
Dick, here's what we're gonna do with it. I'm gonna ask you to remove it, and I'm gonna wait 30 days, and then I'm gonna ask the lawyer what our appropriate legal move is.
Sure,
So let's just leave it at that.
sure, that's great.
So that was our last item. It is 7:21. We have time. Does anybody have anything that they want to discuss?
I want it known that we love Richard's website.
That's
That's
awesome.
fine.
Thank
He's
you.
welcome to have his website.
It just
Okay,
needs
then
to be
cool,
official.
great.
Yeah.
Then there it
It
is.
just can't say it's the official Cedar Run website.
It's the
But what
official
if it's
community
not
site.
approved?
We will see what CDC.
That's great.
I think the key word is official and HOA. You can say community and you can say Cedar Run, but I think the key words are HOA and the other part of it is official.
Well, it doesn't, well, I guess we'll see what a lawyer's.
Technicalities are the way the legal system works.
Well, then I guess we'll find out.
Okay. So that's all I have to say.
Anybody got any questions, concerns, anything we need to address?
I have a question.
Shoot.
Did somebody request that you created this website for the community?
Yes, in 2019, the former president, right here, Miss Tammy Resch, right here. I have it also recorded. She said it would be a great idea, and it was requested that I would make something
Yeah,
for
what-
the community site.
That's
Would
not-
you like to see it?
that's
Would
not-
would you like to
Just a
see
second.
it?
That's okay.
Well, I have it recorded.
It's,
That's okay.
Those aren't the exact words I said.
it's not current. It's not current no matter what, right? It's not current.
What's that?
This is a whole new board, and they're telling you that it's not official. So
I was requested by the president. I was never turned down. I was never stopped. There was no timestamp to the end of this. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Exactly. One way or the other. No stamps here, no stamps there.
Oh, then, great.
The thing
Then I
is-
guess then this is just a nice community site.
I'm just gonna propose something. Regardless, if we have to go ask a lawyer, it's gonna cost all of us money. Seems like, you know, you're all for that, that's all for that, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna shut you down as far as the official part. and the
I'm pretty
HOA.
sure not. I'll check tomorrow. Jag is free on base. I'll check. Tell you what, if you really want to go there, I mean, sure, Jag is free on base. I have no problem with this.
You know, I'm not
No,
trying
but
to-
if there's no problems with it, and then there's nothing on there but communication. There's nothing on there but the recorded minutes of the communications, a couple
Who controls
documentations.
that website?
Me,
Exactly.
a community member.
You're just a community member.
Exactly.
You have to be a board member to be
There's-
able to do such thing.
No,
That's
no,
what
I've read the documentation. There's nothing on there that says I have to be a board member.
There is a
There's a.
And
The issue.
management company.
And we
They're the
pay that
only ones
management
allowed.
company.
And me as a member only, say that I'm not even a member of the board, I want to go with the management company.
And that's fine, Danny, the fifth management company in the last few years. You know, and be that as it may,
That's
it's
in
not
every
even
association.
up to date. It's not even up to date documents on there. That's another very important fact. We need to have up to date documents. And if we pay money for this, which that's what we do, we pay money for this, and it's not up to date documents. We need to have up to date documents. And I have no problem with doing that myself.
Futile.
For
It's
me.
futile.
That's what's.
It's absolutely futile. I've been in plenty of associations, and it's futile. It's just a waste of time.
Well, then what's the problem? Then why waste the time?
Why don't you just take
Then
official
why
out-
waste the time?
Why don't you just take the official word, HOA out, and you can call it community website?
Then-
What's the problem
It
with
is an
that?
official community website. It says it's the official
No,
community
you're
site.
right, it is.
Let's just stop all this. Does anybody else have anything? Motion to adjourn, all in favor? Done.
All right.
Let's clean up and get out of here.